All right, welcome back to my channel. Today, this is just a PSA, public service announcement. This is how I want you to always be if you're going to be an electrician, or if you already are. Never believe anything somebody tells you, because right behind me, in that panel right there, it says it's three-phase. Nowhere in this building, even though this is a massive building, you would honestly think you would have three-phase in here. But don't believe that there is three-phase in here unless you double check, because right on the other side of this wall right here, which we're going to go out and see here in a second, there is a meter, and it's only got single phase in here. There's a pipe running up there. It's I believe it's that one right there, and it goes all the way over and goes out to that meter. Now that meter is single phase. There's one pipe leaving to go across to another building over there. Sorry, I got so close to another building over there, but there's no power in it. It's just branch circuits. So I don't know what's going on here, but they need three-phase in here. So there's three-phase outside, which is on the pole. I don't know. We're gonna go in here on this panel. I'm gonna show you how you can't believe anything that somebody tells you. You have to verify it for yourself, and you got to see exactly. All right, so let's take the panel cover off and see what we got in there. Okay, so I'm a one-man band today, but I just want to tell you a couple of things. So I already found out that this is single phase, even though there's a three-phase breaker in here and you got three legs going in here. What I did is I went from A to B, 240 volt. I went from A to C, 0. B to C, 240 volt. So how does that work? Well, I'll tell you, because these two, A and C, are the same phase. So once again, that tells me right off the bat that I have 120 per two legs, but they somewhere tied together a third wire. As you can see, there's three wires on here. So I'm gonna still verify where this is. I'm gonna go out to that meter. I'm gonna see what they did in that meter so I can show you, because I'm telling you, just because you see three-phase, sometimes it's just not exactly what it equals out to be. So I'm gonna put my tracer right here on it. I'm gonna go trace it outside. We're probably gonna end up right on the side of this wall, and I'll show you exactly what they did in here. So the thing we're trying to do here is we're trying to get a bunch of welders in here, and we were going to put a transformer in here, but as you see right now, all we have is 120 volts, 240, which is fine, because we're going to put a transformer like I mentioned in here. But you know, we need three-phase. Without three-phase, you can't have three-phase. So we're just going to have to go find it, and we're going to see if it's in here. And I'm pretty certain, like I said, that once we get over here, actually, I'm going to go out this door. We're going to see that it's only single phase. So it's going to be pretty bright out here. So I'm going to turn the camera off till we get out there, and I'll see you in a second. They have single phase in here. All right. It's single phase. We already know it is. You can see it right there. But it's open. Oh yeah. Good gosh. I may put the camera down here, or the cell phone down rather. Here we go. There we are. There it is. Let's see. One of these breakers. So I'm going to say it's the 100 amp. Let's get in here and see what they got. I am very curious. Well, the crazy part is, in that panel, which I didn't show you, which I pointed in here in a second, they didn't tie it together there. So I'm very curious where they tie it together. I think that junction box may have got it. And I just turned the breaker off, so there should be no power whatsoever in here, as you can see. So I'm thinking that, honestly, it must have been from that panel. Let's see. Yep. There's no voltage whatsoever in here, so I just checked it with my meter, with my non-contact voltage tester. So I think what happened is they probably, right here in this box, I'm going to show you here in a second so you can see what I'm talking about. This is where they magically put their three-phase right here. And that pipe, conduit, whatever you want to call it, I'm not going to argue with you about the whatever, but that is where that third leg magically appears. So we already know that that is a no-go. So, but the way that I found it, some people may be like, I don't understand what you did. So here's what I did in this can. So that's A phase, B phase and C phase. And what I did is I took my meter and I went from A to B and I got 240 volts. I went from A to C and I got 0. And the reason why is because these are the same phases. So I can already take this off now because I already know. But, yep. So A, B, and C. And A and C are the exact same phase, and then B is the other leg at the 240. So it's a no-go for this panel. Definitely not a safe option to do this. I mean, it makes no sense, honestly. You're really overloading one of the phases. So to an untrained eye, always double and triple check yourself. That light should be coming back on before too long. It's one of them old, those lights up there, one of them old lights that take forever to heat up. Metal halide or whatever, sodium, whatever. Regardless, like I said, that's where it was coming in at. We figured it out. No 3-phase. So back to the drawing board. See what it's going to take to get 3-phase in here. And then, yeah. Don't take things at face value, guys. If you like what you see, make sure you like and subscribe. If you want to see how to make the best box offset with conduit, check right up here in the corner. That video will be coming up. I'll catch you in that video. Anything you want to see, drop me a comment down below. Let me know if you've seen anything like this. This craziness here. Leave me a comment down below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a great day.